And here we are in the garage. It's a little junky. Standing next to the i3. So I just wanted to give you a little follow up. Unfortunately, I had camera problems. I did vlog the whole time while I was going to test drive cars. And it's probably glad that I didn't share those. I was a little upset. I hate shopping for cars and dealing with car dealerships. And I'll try to make the long story very, very short. So the first place I stopped by, because I was going to go check out the Hellcat. I knew exactly where I was going to go and see. They were still there online. Great. But, I still always like Corvettes, so let me stop at the vet, at the Chevy dealer, see what it's about. So I stop at the Chevy dealer in Long Beach, and first thing guy tells me is, yeah, we don't let anyone test drive vets. I said, okay. I'm not asking to test drive the Z06. I understand that. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Is that better? Okay. So I said, I'm not asking to test drive vets. Z06s. I understand that, high power, all that good, whatever. I said, I'll just test drive a Stingray. Because really, that's all I would want to buy anyways, spend the money. But I was listening to what my brother said. My brother said, maybe that's all you need. That's 450 horsepower. That's still a lot of horsepower. And I said, you know what? He's right. So let me at least drive it, see what I see. Because it was comparable to the price of that Hellcat, that 2016 Hellcat. So I said, okay. So this dude told me I couldn't even test drive that. Then when I let him know, well, I've been kind of pre-approved, he's like, oh, okay, well, I have to talk to my manager, but you can't abuse it. And I was like, okay. At that point, I was pretty much done. I told him, never mind. He then tried to backpedal really fast, but I was done. I did let him know, you really should think about how you're going to talk to prospective customers. And then I left. So on my way to Huntington Beach, Dodge, I figured, okay, there's a Chevy dealer out there. And it was down the street. So I stopped there, and it was a totally different experience. This dude was like, well, what do you want to drive? You want to drive a Z06? I was like, oh, wow. I was so taken aback. I was like shocked. I was like stuttering and stammering probably. But I said, nah, if I would get one, it'd only be the Stingray. And I told him it was a big if. I even let him know that I was really out there to go see another car. But I wanted to see if I liked the vet, if the Stingray was good enough for me. Because I wasn't ready to buy a Z06, but I could do it with a Stingray. So I test drove it. And not only did dude let me test drive it, but he was like, get in it. We was on PCH, and he was like, step on it. And told me don't let my foot up for like 5 seconds. It was an impressive test drive. Very impressive. But I was there to go see the Hellcat. So I went and drove the Hellcat. And that experience was cool too. I'm sorry. I didn't get to drive the Hellcat. He started the Hellcat. It was loud as all get out. I'm in my garage, and, I hear a bit of an echo. I'm sure you probably hear the echo too. Imagine that car in this garage. My neighbors are really close to me. That's what I imagine. And, my wife being really upset every time I started the car. But anyways, I test drove, I think it was a TRA or TA, something or other, whatever. I test drove one of those. It was a 2018. It was a little jumpy. It was powerful, but, it felt like a sedan. I used to have a Chevy Impala. Felt like I was back in my Impala. So, anyways, that was my experience with that. And I did make a decision as to which one I would get. I like the Hellcat. 707 horsepower. That's a lot of horses. Anyways, I was gonna wait for like the big reveal, but forget it. I'll just show you right now. And there it sits in my garage, a new Corvette. Yes, so I didn't buy it from Huntington Beach, although the guy was really nice. He just didn't have the car that I wanted in stock. I went by Cerritos Chevy dealer. It's called Penske, to check it out and to see this particular one. I went to see the one in red with the black wheels, and I found it on, I was like searching on Car Gurus and I saw it was there. And so I went by, checked it out, we did some numbers, and lo and behold, there's my Corvette. Brand new, doing what it does. So now I'll do a video showing you shots of the car, and we'll get back. So there it is, Cars in a Fishbowl, quick video, recap. To Hellcat or not to Hellcat? Obviously not. Not to Hellcat is what it's not to Hellcat. So anyways, thanks. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more, because now I got a ton of videos to do about the Corvette and a lot of learning to do too. So as I learn, I'll pass along the information. If you want to take that ride with me, go ahead and click subscribe. And if you click the little bell right next to subscribe, you'll get notified as soon as I post videos. And thanks for watching the channel. Cars in a Fishbowl. It's a little late, I'm tired. Grace and peace. Video in my car.
Yeah, just don't you bring out? We're good.
Oh, I'm still in. I ain't even hit the break-in period yet. Yeah, no, none of that.
We're good.
Cool.
Nice car.
Thank you.